Hey Pisces, jofielmind tarot here. So I'm trying to do a future prediction reading, and this time I'm using the tea leaf oracle deck as well as the some runes and the Lenormand deck. So let's see what comes up for July. Let's see how we do here. So I'm gonna read the runes because I'm practicing different divination tools, and let's see what comes out for you for July. All right, so we're doing past, present, and future, and possible clarifiers to find out what is going on. So you know exactly if this applies to you or not, because we could be dealing with your rising, your moon, your sun. It can be anywhere, any placement in Pisces. All right. So let's do the first. So let's do past. What did you experience in the past, Pisces? So we have this is ooh, this is Canas in the reversed. All right. Present. What is the present energy? Okay. We have Burkana in the reversed as well. And then what is the future? Sorry for any kind of weird noise. My nails. Okay. All right. So we weren't in the past. It seems that the Pisces collective wasn't seeing stuff quite clearly. Um, you were kind of operating in the dark there. But currently, I would say that there's a little bit of anxiety and worry right now. Oh yes, before I forget, while I was meditating on your energy, I got this song. Well, you may not know the song, but it's about wasting a good opportunity. So I don't know if this is someone you know, or you consider yourself wasting a particular opportunity, and instead of you know taking advantage of something, you kind of um, you know someone was in a had addictions, let's say, and they didn't use the opportunity that they had right in front of them, and they end up losing it. So this might pertain to that. So in the present now, there are some kind of issues with maybe family or friends, right? Because in the past you weren't seeing something clearly. And now in the future position, it's talking about human. Well, yeah, being human, right? Um, you're really going to think about stuff. You're really going to put more thought. Well, the Pisces collective is going to put more thought into the future. So there most likely will be clarity. So let's clarify Manas. So this one is you, okay, which is up. So that's optimism. Okay, so you're more optimistic about the human race. You're more optimistic about people in general. So maybe in the past it stemmed from you not really seeing people in such a good light, but it's really not fun, but it's really good to know that you're now seeing the human being in a more optimistic way. Okay, so let's clarify the present. Let's clarify the present. What was the anxiety and worry about? What is the anxiety and worry about in the present? Let's see what this is. All right, so this is Jira. Okay, yeah, about joy. So right now you're worried about, that maybe you're not really happy. Um, you don't feel, any kind of peace. Maybe you're going through something legal. Um, or maybe having issues with some kind of commitment, whether uh, it's a family commitment or a partnership, some kind of commitment. There's issues about, anxiety, worry in the present moment. But it's good to know that in the future, things are going to turn around. In the past, what weren't you seeing clearly in the past? Right, in the past, oh, yeah, we have the resas. So in the past, there were a lot of issues, problems. There were a lot of warnings that you didn't see. So there were possible maybe red flags that you didn't observe that you now see. And now you're going through the legal situation. So for this Pisces that I'm channeling, or for this Pisces that I'm um, picking up on, uh, it's the same from the theme of maybe going through a divorce or going through some kind of family issues. But it's good to know that in the future things will turn around. Okay. All right. So let's see what the tea leaf clover has to say. Let's see what comes out in the tea leaf. All right. So I cleared the deck, but let me do it again just to make sure. All right. So what can Pisces expect for the month of July? What can Pisces expect for the month of July? Hmm. Let's turn over, but let's just do shuffles. One more shuffle. Let's see. All right. For Pisces, we have gavel, involvement with the law. Yeah. We have too much concern with sexual matters. Rabbit. This is the sun, and a distant friend is thinking about you. Hmm. Anything else? Hmm. So we have two more. I'll take these two. Yeah. So there's yeah. So this could be a court situation that is going through, maybe a divorce or a separation. Um, oof. So yeah. It's affecting your health in terms of you're probably feeling some sort of mental health issues, or for the Pisces that I'm picking up on. But spirit is protecting you. So if you were concerned with maybe contracting some kind of you know sex STD. Spirit says that you are protected from negative forces. Because the person, it could be a fair woman that you were dealing with, or fair person, fair woman, fair man, fair skinned person, um, was undependable and insincere. You couldn't trust them. And right now you're separated from them, but that person is thinking about you. And they really need to pay attention to their health. So whoever this fear person is, I need to pay attention to their health. They're thinking back on you, how much you made them happy. Yeah. So this situation here is really of course upsetting for you, but yeah, they won't really taking things seriously. They responded the advantage of being with you. And now they're dealing with some health concerns. It doesn't have to be STD, but with protected from negative forces beyond your control and too much concern with sexual matters, I'm thinking it's possible that they had an STD. Because you didn't know that they had it, obviously. You may have found out by contracting that STD that they were unfaithful. Okay, so let's see what comes out. That's really upsetting. To find out that someone was cheating um, from you discovering that you had an STD. You know. All right, so let's see what comes out in the long Norman. What can Pisces expect for July? Let's see what comes out. I'll do 3 lines of cards. Let's see what comes out. Let's see. Some of the things that you can expect in the month of July. This is the first time using the Norman. So let's see. Ooh. Okay, so there's news. Okay. Alright, so ooh. Okay, so what I get from this line row of cards here, you could be getting some news that something is ending from home. So it could be finally getting those divorce papers, saying that you're legally divorced. Um, because with this tower here, it could be from a governmental organization that you're receiving news. It'll come to your home in the month of July. Or you also could learn that somebody was being deceptive in July. So it could work either way. Okay, let's see what comes out in the second word card. Or it could be simple as you're working from home. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. And yeah, wow. If something is confusing to you, it's probably that it's deceptive. Um, you might be getting a message from a person. If you are a man, you could be receiving message from someone, but I would look at it closer. So I don't know if the message is by um, mail or, it doesn't say text, but getting some news from a man that you have to look closely on. Um, yeah. Mm. Oh, and last of it. Okay, so yeah, it's all about receiving news. So if you receive message that you don't quite understand, you feel like there's a lot of obstacles, um, and it seems confusing to you, it's just deceptive. Um, if you decide to take this person back, um, there might be friends of that person saying that the person is loyal, but it's up to you. You have to make that choice whether or not you want to really put an end to that situation. Mm. Somebody that you might meet travels for work, and this person that you meet, most likely if you're feminine, and you might meet someone in not this week, but probably next week, and you'll have to take a risk, or you will have the opportunity to take a risk on someone that you meet that will be traveling. So it looks like the person that you'll be meeting is not local to your area, and you'll have to take a risk on whether you trust it or not. This person's probably very good looking because he's trying to escape some women that are looking for him. Like in this picture right here, it shows like a man here trying to hide from women, you know. And this is probably if you're female or feminine energy, or you might not don't have to be, you know, um, that he's trying to duck other women to come to you. But there's still a risk involved because you don't know anything about this person. And I'm not sure if you trust it or not. You could, someone could send a message. When I mean send a message, like, he could be saying things like, that, friends of his, could say that he is a trustworthy person or she's a trustworthy person. I'm saying he because this is masculine. But whatever message you're receiving is of a romantic nature. But I would suggest to look at it closely. Um, During July, maybe you could decide something is ending. So I don't know if you're ending a job situation in July and you're at home now. Well, why won't you trust the situation at home? I'm not quite sure. I think you don't trust it probably is because It could be that other people are telling you that, going into business for yourself, if that's, if you're interested in going into business for yourself, that might be quite risky. But it's possible. I mean, you can do what you want, but it looks like, with that dog being here, that it could be something that you can trust, you know. But there are two ending cards here. So it could be that a job is ending and you're going into business for yourself and you're working from home. It could be a dog dog grooming business, or it could be in a partnership, a business partnership with a spouse or a partner. So if it ties back to the uh, original spread that we had, it could be that you were in a relationship. I'm sorry, you were in a business partnership with a spouse or long-term partner, and that is now coming to an end or came to an end. And for those, as I said, single Pisces, you might be meeting someone in the near future, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so. Somebody who is traveling probably to your area, or you traveling and you meet someone, but you're not quite sure if if you should take that risk. So yeah, so there's two spreads here. It's trying to make a choice on whether or not you should trust this new person coming in. There's also a separation of, a partnership, business, romance, and also, as I said, taking a risk on a new venture, working, maybe perhaps working for yourself. I don't know why this line also tells me that if you're already in a relationship with someone, you have to make a choice whether or not you want to get married, because the offer of love is on the table. It could be with a Queen of Pentacles, masculine or feminine, a third sign person. This person is stable and loyal. So maybe if you're questioning the relationship with this person coming in, it's, do your diligence, but it be a risk, saying whether, but it's saying according to these cards that yes, do your investigation, but it seems that this person is loyal and stable. Yeah. So I hope this helps Pisces, and I hope it resonates. So yeah, it's all about taking opportunities and you know, relationship endings, new relationship beginnings, job endings, job beginnings, risk in business, taking a risk in business, working for yourself at home, maybe not trusting communication that you get from someone, but yeah, yeah. One more thing before I go. Don't let um, past memories of things that didn't work out, don't let it influence present situations. because you might have family members trying to convince you otherwise. You have to make your own decision here. They can't tell you whether someone is loyal or not loyal. You have to do your own investigation. So if I don't see second chance here, but if there is a second chance, um, you have to decide for yourself. You know, I wouldn't depend on family members or anyone to tell me, to tell you anything that tell you what to do. But I know from as I see from this, you'll be quite guarded, because you've been through a lot. All right. So I hope it helped and I hope it resonated. Pisces, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know if you'd like any more Lenormand readings. Okay, take care, Pisces. Bye.